know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
This is our second time talking today, so I'm asking you some curveballs.
Can't wait.
Here we go. Do you feel like Parks and Rec is more popular now than it's ever been because of streaming?
Ooh, I think there was a time when all of a sudden everybody's kids knew Parks and Rec, and it was because it went on Netflix, and all of a sudden it blew up. I wonder if it's still at that high. But there was a time when everybody would call me Jean-Ralphio, and then it kind of went away, and now all of a sudden I'm getting a lot of the worsts all over the place. It is such a great show with a female lead who's a great person who's just trying to do well, and then I play a Muppet in it, and it's very exciting. Very exciting.
I mean, I love the show. First season's okay, and second season on is a masterpiece.
But then think about it, there's only like 6 episodes in that first season. Usually people get 20 episodes to figure it out. And Mike got 6.
No, listen, I love the show. I've recommended it 1,000 times.
One of my favorite things I've ever been a part of.
So you wrote DNA, and it got picked up by Searchlight,
It
and
did.
you have the Lonely Island guy.
We do.
It's a and Sam Rockwell.
Yes, Sam Rockwell and I wanted to star in a movie together, and I thought of a movie pitch that I'm gonna tell you out when we're not doing this, that 2 different studios told me we cannot make that movie, and I understand why, and I'm gonna tell you why later. And then Sam is like, we should do this type of movie. And I said, I'm gonna write it. And I thought of the pitch, and then at a screen, this is how long it takes to make movies. At a screening for Jojo Rabbit, before Jojo Rabbit came out, I pitched Dan Tram from Searchlight, the idea of DNA, and she's like, oh, you gotta sit me down and pitch the whole thing. Sat her down 2 weeks later, pitched the whole thing. Searchlight bought it first, which never happens. I just did the script for the studio, which never happens. Then they said, let's get a physical producer on so we can make it. I met with some producers. I picked Allie Bell and the Party Over Here guys. And then we had to pick a director. And we had this list of directors, but Jorma had, I know you're like, oh, but he's a part of the company. He had an incredible pitch. He was so passionate. He's an incredible director.
Jorma's
this
great.
team is, I cannot wait to make this movie.
Can I actually just ask one quick thing? Because you've not said anything about what it's about.
Yeah, I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah, can you just tease for the people watching?
Yes.
You want to say genre? Do you want to say like one word about it?
By the way, I'm not allowed to talk about what it's about, but I can ruin it now that it is a comedy forward movie that has a different genre involved in it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Which is the first time I've ever said that.
I say thank you so much.
Okay, great.
I'm being completely serious.
I want to make the movie so bad, and Searchlight, I'm just very excited. You know how good Jorma is. He's gonna make something. And also, I don't think you would expect, I've been very lucky and sold like 10 scripts to places. This is unlike any other movie I've written. And I wonder if that's the reason why it's getting the close to being made. I wonder.
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, brother.
So jumping into Sonic, since
Yes.
what the hell?
Sure.
I think this is the best one yet. Do you think it's the best one yet?
I love this movie. I think it's the biggest one yet. The first one will always hold a place in my heart because we're always the underdogs. Even in our opening weekend, we're against a huge franchise. It's like, they're like, oh yeah, and also Sonic's coming out that day. We were such the underdog. That trailer was obviously a thing that we talked about in interviews, you and I. And it's like, to come from there and make that movie and succeed and break numbers for video games is amazing. And now we've grown with 2, and this one is enormous. And for cinephiles like you and I, to get Keanu Reeves in this movie, next to Jim Carrey, next to Idris Elba, next to James Marsden, it's like crazy what we're able to do. And I agree, I think this is the biggest, and it's the most electric, and has some of the best sequences in any of our trilogy. Definitely CG-wise, but also character development, stuff like that. I love that you think it's the best one, because then maybe we'll get a 4th one.
There's no doubt. Did you think about calling it Sonic Oceans, like Ocean Sonic, like as in Ocean 11, because of the amount of people?
Slowly, it's going to be 100 CG characters.
No, but like you have a ridiculous cast.
Oh,
in
you
this.
mean like because it's all the top brass?
Yeah.
My God, and also 4. At the end of 3, we really drop a crazy, like an incredible character, and we could cast it the way we've been casting now would be bananas. It would be bananas to have another elite star, who can really understand what that role is. It would be amazing.
I'm confident that will happen.
Great.
Because you will definitely be making another.
I hope so.